Good morning. We just had a beautiful rain, about 2 inches last night, and I thought it was time for another garden tour. Today is August 28th, and we will start up here at the raised beds. Well, first off, this is lamb's quarter, a wild edible. This is amaranth that had fallen over because it was so heavy, and I had to get it off my other lettuces and tomatoes. So I will try to collect seeds off of that. I don't know if it will work or not because it didn't actually seed yet. Here's our raised bed number 1 with collard greens and Swiss chard. And here's the little goji berry getting leggy. Very excited about that. Our liquid fertilizer, and this is the composted soil that I took all my rogue tomatoes and let them grow in that. And this is Iceland. This is why the fences are so high. Hi, Iceland. She was in the garden, and that's why we also have our garden gate. And then this is the composted material. Anything we weed out of the garden comes there. Concord grapes, currants, the strawberry patch, blueberries, the herb bed. Time to harvest parsley. We have a lot of parsley, some collard greens, basil, Thai basil, more parsley. There's sage and dill hiding in there. More of the blueberries. And down at the end of the row, that is rhubarb. We have a whole big row of rhubarb now. It's very happy when it gets water. Surprise, surprise. So here, actually, let's take a look at some of our grapes. This is where Iceland got in and cut a whole bunch out for us. So there's quite a few clumps of grapes going. Definitely not till September, end of September. My very unhappy gooseberry. Oh, and I'm caught on a grapevine. Come on, buddy. Go. More of the amaranth. And there's Vera. Vera is so nicely pointing at Violet. Violet is our garden hen. She's been told to stay out of the salad bar. If I find her in the salad bar, we've got problems. So far, she's cooperating quite well. She squeezes under the gate. So this is our 3rd planting of lettuce. And this is like salad burnet or something. It's an herb. There's more there. This is the saltwort. Super crunchy, not really any flavor, just great texture. And of course my shiso, love the shiso, Asian, think sushi. We let the grapevine trellis over to the cucumbers. Cucumbers are done, but there's still some flowers on here, so I figured bee food, pollinate the flowers. And here's our pathway. What's left of it, the grapes are falling together with the tomatoes and tomatillos. Oh, here's some Malabar spinach. See, these spinach leaves are amazing. That's another one that loves to vine. This is what goes crazy in the greenhouse. And this is supposed to be Roma tomatoes, but I don't know if that is. Basil for companion plants. Some more tomatoes in there. Some of the ground cherries, which are delicious. They're almost like fruit, even though it's a tomatillo. Our little cherry tomatoes. More tomatoes and tomatillos. There is the rhubarb for next year. Amazing, like I said, water. So happy when it gets water. Here's our fall planting. These were planted August 1st. Some more zucchini. It looks like cilantro. I don't know why. Whatever I planted. Oh, these are wild lettuce. Great bee food. Some radishes going. Some little radishes. More lettuce. These are the potatoes. It's our second crop of potatoes. There's some fun tomatoes. Gotta try to not step on things. So potatoes were planted July 1st through 15th. We're gonna get a second crop. There's a cauliflower right there to keep the potato bugs away. There's one right now. Feed that to Violet. More potatoes. More potatoes. Horseradish. Nasturtium. Look how happy this nasturtium is. You can eat the leaves and the flowers. Another patch of beets. Another nasturtium and beets. Wild lettuce. Broccoli. Another cauliflower for the companion plant. Some squash. Not sure what I planted. That might be the banana one. Yep, I think so. Look how huge that is. They're supposed to get 30 to 40 pounds. Looks like our thing died. Our vine died on that baby watermelon. But here is another watermelon. Getting closer. Size. Another watermelon hiding in there. And then this was the onion bed, which got taken over by tomato. Volunteer tomatoes. Here's sweet potato in with the squash. There's the sweet potato flower. This one, I have to be real careful walking through here. We got a lot of everything. This is the loofah, which actually went into my pear tree over there. Into the orchard. Here's a loofah hanging. And I learned that you leave them on the vine and let them turn yellow and then brown if it's not too cold. And that's your loofah sponge. Back there's another bitter melon. Here's some yellow squash. Gotten so much zucchini and squash this year. There's more yellow squash. This one's two starting. We did get an artichoke. Only the females get artichokes. Not sure if these are all males or still developing, so they were planted later. Again, the loofahs. I think they're cool. It's a gourd. We could eat them small or save them for sponges. Here's some little squash in there. Who knows what that is? What kind is that? Is that a plant? Oh, look at that. We found a monarch caterpillar. We're going to take that one inside with us. Come on, buddy. We'll just take the whole top off. And I've been finding swallowtails. And actually we have a monarch that just hatched today. So we'll have to find out if it's a male or female. And then tag it and release it. Only when we know it's done raining. These are the asparagus beans. I'm still waiting. I think I saw what looked like was a blossom, but I don't see any beans yet. Violet, don't forget, we talked about staying out of the raised beds. More sweet potato, squash. This is where I've been finding all of the swallowtail caterpillars on that dill, which is planted in with the cabbage for pest control, and that's all the potatoes, and you can actually see a tomato up there. All the raised beds. And this was carrots. We did get a couple carrots. That's a really big milkweed in there. And volunteer tomatoes, which next year we're not going to let them stay. They're fun, but They take up a lot of real estate. Here's more of the banana squashes. Oh no, that's is that acorn butternut? Help me on my squashes. This is a Hubbard starting. The sugar snap peas and broccoli. Getting some very little heads of broccoli, but that's alright. That's more than we had last year. Another lettuce bed. What's left of the amaranth that didn't fall over. Like I said, we had another big rain last night. Wild lettuce. Bees love it. Hi, Violet. How are you? So that's some turnips, some beans. Those are fall beans. Parsley, fennel, nasturtium, puppy dogs. Red cabbage. Again, it is the 28th of August. Still getting tons of zucchini. Hi, Violet. Beaver, beaver. Here's the peppers. We just harvested peppers, but I see a nice hot one right there. We can get in there. This side's the hot side. I have a bunch fermenting to make hot sauce. And then this is the not hot. These are pimento peppers. We will definitely be growing more of these next year. We had tons and tons and tons of them. They did amazing. We'll take a peek in the orchard. Got some pears, peaches. That is our pumpkin. You can see a couple chickens in the orchard. That's my milkweed patch that I was finding all the other caterpillars at. All these guys. And let's go up this way. That's plantain. You get a bug bite, poison ivy, put that on it. Oh, I can hear the bees. There's a bumblebee with tons of pollen. This is our fall carrot patch. And some brassicas that we planted. Sugar snap peas. More brassicas. There were more up here, but there's somebody that looks like a red cabbage. And then tomatillos. Oh, we've got the celery. And a big frog. I don't know if I caught that or not. Alright. Have a great day, guys. I need you to pick tomatoes.